Hello and welcome, David Baker. Welcome to the Wisdom for Life podcast. We're glad you're here. Hey, we are getting ready to start a brand new year, and I would like to give you the most important thing that you would like, and that is simply how to be happy. The number one thing that people want is to be happy. It's one of the highest search things ever, and the things that aren't search for how to be happy, the top 10, the rest of them are things they think will make them happy. It literally is true. And so the number one thing that we want on this earth is to be happy. The problem is we go about searching, quote, in all the wrong places, looking for, quote, happiness in all the wrong places. We think the things of the world will make us happy. I had this problem growing up in high school. I told my parents, look, if you want to live a boring, miserable life, that's fine. I want to be happy. And so I pursued all the things the world said would make me happy. And you want to take a guess? Ding, ding, ding. It did not make me happy. And so because of that, I finally surrendered to God. I finally said, okay, I am not going to chase what the world says will make me happy. I'm going to do what God says will make me happy. And it's amazing how different that is. Now, I'm going to make this as a podcast, but I've already recorded it in YouTube, in a YouTube channel just for this. So if you don't want to skip and wait for me to teach all of them, and I'm going to teach them a little shorter, and I'll probably do 2 or 3 topics in the same podcast just for time's sake, so it won't be 13 weeks of this. But it's a very important thing on how to be happy. So if you go to YouTube, and it's a brand new channel, so it may not show up on your searches, but the titles of the video are called How to Be Happy 1 of 12, How to Be Happy 2 of 12, How to Be Happy 3 of 12, and or 1 of 13, I think. I think there's 13 of these. And so 13 different videos, and the title of the channel is called Happy You Can Be. I couldn't make the title How to Be Happy because people already had that. So Happy You Can Be, and it'll eventually be a domain all its own. You can go and look at it, and that's happyyoucanbe.com. But right now, if you want to watch them all, or if you want to send them out, I think most people that probably listen to this are saved. The first one is How to Be Happy, and that deals with eternity and salvation. We'll talk about that in a minute, but I want to give you a little preview for that. Could I be happy? Have you ever wondered if you could be happy? Have you ever wondered if you could be happy? Literally, these are the top 10 things that people are looking for. Number 1 is how to be happy. How to be happy. Their biggest challenge is they don't know what to do to be happy. Well, we're going to show you. Number 2, biggest thing people want is money. Why? Because they think money will make them happy. Number 3 biggest thing people want is freedom. Why? Because they think freedom will make them happy. The next thing, number 4, that people want is peace. Peace. Because if I have peace, then that will make me happy. Again, number 5, joy. The next thing that people want is to have joy. Why? Because if I have joy, that will make me happy. Next thing I'm looking for is balance. Because if I have balance, that will make me happy. The last one's fulfillment, confidence, stability, and passion. Why? Because if I have all of those things, then I think it'll make me happy. When you look at the list of material things that people want, big house, nice car, fashionable clothes, plenty of money, big enough budget to travel. I thought this was funny. Number 6 on material things people want, thin friends. Isn't that weird? You want your friends to be thin because it makes you look good. Your friends are fashionable. And number 7, an attractive spouse. That's a list of the material things that people want. Why? Because they think all those things will make them happy. The self-confidence things they're looking for. The top 7, neither to look or feel fat, to eat what I want without gaining weight, to hold your own in political conversation. People want that, self-confidence. To learn to dance without looking stupid, to be attractive at your age, to be the life of the party at least once, to know what you want and have the confidence to go after it. And why are those things people want? Because, ding, 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 they think it will make them happy. The adventurous things people are looking for: to visit every continent, to speak a foreign language fluently, to learn how to take professional photographs, to go scuba diving, cliff diving, skydiving, to live in a beautiful, serene place, volunteer in a disaster zone, go to a major sports championship like Super Bowl or Wimbledon, pilot a plane, spend New Year's Eve in New York City. Why? Why do they want to do those things? Because, there we go, they think it will make them happy. Spiritual and emotional things. Spiritual and emotional things. This is a list of things they want under spiritual and emotional. Have at least one true best friend. Feel relief from social judgment. Reconcile with an enemy. To be remembered in a positive way after death. To know you've made a difference in someone's life, to feel important to others, to know yourself and feel centered, to live each day without regrets, and quiet self-limiting thoughts. Okay? These are the top things people want in every category. Spiritually and emotionally, this is what they want. And again, why? You know it, because they think it'll make them happy. Their career-related things, okay? This is what they want in their career. Reach fabled level of success that makes you untouchable. Okay, to create a positive work-life balance, to feel as capable as others think you are, to be more productive with each minute of the day, be recognized as talent or even brilliant, pursue your calling while supporting your family financially, publish a book, make enough money to care for aging parents, write a screenplay that gets picked as a movie. Those are the top 9 career-related things. And why? Because they think it will make them happy. A couple more. Lifestyle things. Lifestyle things. What are they looking for? Start every morning with a leisurely cup of coffee instead of a rush chugged one. To travel the country in an RV. To have satisfying, regular, intimate physical relationship. To not be afraid of intimacy. Have many children and grandchildren. Stay married to the same person. Find meaningful work. Find the best piece of pie ever. Give your dog a really happy life. Those are lifestyle things people want. And again, why? Because they think it'll make them happy. And lastly, health things. Health things. This is what people want. To grow old without losing your mind or control of your body. Yeah, that would be nice. Recover from a painful or debilitating disease. Not die from a painful or debilitating disease. Have plenty of energy to enjoy each day. Age gracefully without wrinkles or without going bald. Find a way to enjoy exercise. Finish a marathon or an Ironman triathlon. Okay? Those are the health things that people want. And why? Because they think it will make them happy. Okay? So what will? What will make someone happy? What will make someone happy? When I was 21 years old, running from God, God called me to preach. I want to preach. Going through all kinds of life trials. I finally surrendered to God and thought I would live a boring, miserable life, but I was tired of being chastised by God. So I surrendered to him. Okay, fine, I'll serve you. 2 weeks later, I woke up. I said, boy, this is weird. I'm happy. Haven't been partying, haven't been out drinking, haven't been with my friends, haven't been with any women, haven't done any drugs, haven't done all the things I thought would make me happy, and I'm happy. And I was floored. I said, I've got to find out why. So I took the Bible out and opened it up and found a concordance that said, happy is a man that does this, happy is a man that does that. And without even realizing it, for those 2 weeks, I had been doing every one of those. And so that became my purpose for life. I'm going to be happy by what God says will make me happy. And I don't know how many times I preached this sermon to myself. And then I'm going to give this to you over the next few weeks, okay? For this podcast, I'm just going to give you the first one, the simple one, and that's to be saved. It is hard to be happy if you don't know if you die, you'd go to heaven. So what is that? Psalm 144:15. Happy is that people that is in such a case. Yea, happy is that people whose God is the Lord. Happy is that people whose God is the Lord. If you're not saved, if you don't know for sure if you died, you'd go to heaven, that is a tough thing to know. I'm not going to take time in this podcast to share with you. I've done that often. And if you need that, go to www.5-16-30.com and you can watch that whole thing. But you think about this. If we're not happy and we are saved, then we're not dwelling on heaven. The Bible says to set your affection on things above. If our affection is set on things above in heaven, then guess what? We're going to be happy. So if you're saved and you're not happy, then one of the things is you're not focusing on your salvation. You're not dwelling on that. You're not thinking about that. You're not thinking about your mansion, home in heaven, being with the Lord, friends, family, and all the rest. We're burdened with the problems down here. So we will deal with some of those every week, but I wanted to give you first, think about it. What's the number one thing you want in life? Number one thing everyone wants in life is to be happy. But We've got to be happy by what God says, not by what the world says, because if you try to be happy by what the world says, you will be of all men most miserable, okay, to make it about yourself. So we'll be teaching on those the next few weeks. I hope you enjoy it. If you want to get to them first, you can go to YouTube and find that channel. Again, I'll try to put the link in here for it, but the link for how to be happy, and you can go through those in video on YouTube, and feel free to pass them on, especially that first one, to get them started on that. It goes through the whole plan of salvation on that first video, and so it's a good way to send it directly to people. Hey, everybody wants to be happy. Number one thing to make someone happy, you got to know for sure that you're saved and on your way to heaven, okay? Hey, have a great week and get ready to have a great year. Why don't you make 2023 the happiest year you've ever had? And how will you do that? By applying these biblical principles to your life. God bless you, and we'll see you next time.